Hi everyone, I am here today with my friend, my chiropractor, Dr. Brooke Stillwell.
Hi.
And we're going to talk a little bit about chiropractic care and a little bit about how chiropractic can help MS as well as some other things. So I hope you listen and get some knowledge out of it.
Awesome.
Thanks for being here, Brooke, for letting me do this.
Thank you so much for your interest in your blog, which I love.
Oh, thanks.
And just for being you. You're an inspiration.
Thank you. I have a couple questions, but it's not like we don't have to stay on book. So if there's something that you want to talk about more or something you're like, well, I think I covered that, then that's fine too.
Okay.
So I actually know a lot of my readers aren't familiar with chiropractic. So if you could just, for those who don't know, what is chiropractic?
Yeah, that's a big loaded question
because
chiropractic is very wide-ranging in its scope. Mm-hmm. And many chiropractors practice differently, which is okay. And I think the general public has a very limited view on what chiropractic is or what it does. Right. So I think, and I've said this before, that if you did a survey and asked most people off the street, what does a chiropractic do, or why would you go to a chiropractor, they would probably say neck pain or back pain, right? Mm-hmm. And chiropractic is great for that. Mm-hmm. It's great for symptomatic relief, but if you view it and use it only from that standpoint, you're really missing the awesome part of chiropractic. And so when I work with a patient, I really try to focus on the nervous system. And I think if you understand that anatomy and just some simple physiology, it makes a lot of sense. So you have your brain, which is sort of like a ball-shaped organ, but then you have an extension of your brain. So your brain is like a ball-shaped organ with a long stick that hangs off of the end of it. It's all connected. And that long stick is your spinal cord, right? And your spine surrounds and protects the entire spinal cord. Every vertebra surrounds it at a different location. And your skull surrounds and protects your brain. You have 45 miles worth of nerves in your body. We just talked about that. It's mind-blowing the way we work and our bodies are constructed. But 45 miles worth of nerves, and every single one of them start at your spinal cord. Every one of them start at one of the nerve roots, the spinal nerve roots that come off. And you have many of them. So when your brain is sending a message to the body, it starts with an impulse in the brain. It goes down the brain stem and then the spinal cord and exits at various levels, depending on where it needs to go. Mm-hmm. Remember, all those nerves are going through your body. It's really important knowing that to keep the communication open between your brain and the rest of your body, right? Mm-hmm. Because your brain is the most important organ you have. It controls everything your body does. Every cell, every tissue, every gland, every muscle, every single organ is controlled by the brain through the impulses it sends through the nerves. Make sense so far?
Yes.
So if you have tension in the nervous system, tension in the cord, tension in the nerve roots themselves, whatever the case is, from misalignments in the spine, there's a disconnect between the brain and the rest of the body. Right? And so now you're not functioning at 100%. It's kind of like, you can tell your son, hey, go pick up those toys, but no, you're telling him to pick up the toys like this. He can't hear it as well. And it's the same thing with the brain. If there's an irritation to the nerve system from a problem with the spine, instead of your brain saying, hey, stomach, digest the food, it's talking, and it doesn't function as well. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
So chiropractic care for me is all about keeping your nervous system open and as healthy as possible and in the right tone so that your brain is talking at 100% to every part of your body and your body's talking back to your brain at 100%. When you have that going on, you have 100% function and 100% health. And man, your body can do amazing things when it's treated right.
Yeah.
So
it's awesome. It's all about keeping those lines of communication
open.
Open.
Yes.
Clear and open.
Yes.